Hello, everybody. This is Ready Red. I'm just chiming in to inform you. Of course, I'm pretty sure you already know that R. Kelly was in court today in Chicago and he was denied bail again. Of course, it does not come a surprise to me because, as I've stated in my previous videos, they're not going to give him bond. And the reason that they're not going to give him bond in the federal cases is because of the RICO. Not because of them being afraid of him skipping on bond, intimidating witnesses, or anything like that. It's simply because of the RICO charge. And the reason that I know that because I'm familiar with law, and also I know it because I have a nephew whom is in a federal detention center, correctional facility. He is denied bond. And the reason that he is denied bond is because of a RICO charge. That's it. I did not say anything in my videos because I haven't made a video on R. Kelly lately because there is really no new news, to make a video on. And I didn't want to say anything because I did not want to make people feel bad. I wanted you to keep your hope, and your faith. I just did not want anybody to feel bad. Simply, discourage anybody. But I would love for you guys to reconcile yourselves to the fact that he's going to be incarcerated until everything run its course. And he's going to be okay. Everything is in the wash right now. But when it start rinsing, he's going to be okay. I feel that with every bone in my body because of the things that they're doing. The things they're changing around. It's like they dropped one of the people in the case. And then they're going to add somebody else without going back to a grand jury. That's wrong. I'm not worried about it. I promise you I'm not. Everything is going to work out. R. Kelly is doing great. Yes, I wish that he was out. But you know what? Maybe God is trying to, getting him cleansed. Letting him know where he can have the time to really think about when he do get out of this situation. And I believe with all my heart that he's going to come out of this and his life is going to be totally different. He's going to have a totally different new friends. He's going to live a totally different lifestyle. He's going to learn from this. He's going to be a totally different person. He's going to be a greater person than what he were. Don't give up because they keep denying him bond. They're going to do that, like I said, because of the RICO. And I don't know if some of you know or not, but Doug Anton, he filed an excellent motion into the court about that RICO charge. And he stated several case laws as to why he should not be charged with a RICO charge. Because a RICO charge, an enterprise charge, running an enterprise, he legally had the right to run his enterprise because it was his records. He's a producer of records. He sings the singer. That was not created for any kind of selling drugs, prostitution ring, anything like that. It was created for music, and that's what he done. He just happened to have girlfriends. And he have done no more than what a guy that had wanted to talk to me, and I lived out of town, flew me into town, wanted to date me, or he flew into where I live so he could take me out. That is not a crime. That's not a crime. And there's a lot of statute of limitations, regardless of what people say about the new statute of limitations. I'm telling you guys again. Yes, they have changed statute of limitation, but that statute of limitation changed meant that from that day forward, that is what the statute of limitation is. You can't go backwards. You can't do that. You need to go back and read the old framers like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, the ones who put the Constitution together. See, they got to go by the old Constitution, which I believe Chicago is a Commonwealth state and New York. So they are under the common law statutes. And they got to go by that. When you change a constitutional, to make something constitutional, you don't go back in time. It starts from that date. I'm going to give you an example. Like today is April the 5th. I'm not April the 5th, I'm sorry. It's March the 5th, 2020. Okay. And they put the statute of limitations. Well, on March the 5th, 2020, we have changed the statute of limitations on whatever it is. Okay. But it starts from that date. It don't go back in time. I've heard a lot of bloggers trying to explain it. They saying, well, oh, they did this. They can go back here. They can go back. No, you can't. Once the statute of limitation have ran, it have ran. And you can't go back in time. Now, anybody from this day forward, whatever date it was in that statute of limitations, when they changed that statute of limitation, from this day forward, if someone charges someone, they have no limitation. But you can't go backwards. And I hope you guys understand that. I hope that's making sense to you. I hope that you're understanding it, because I have a master's degree in criminal justice. I have a BS degree as a paralegal. I have all types of degree that's in law. I'm only if I did a dissertation, I could have a doctoral degree. If I did a dissertation, I'm too lazy right now to do a dissertation. I'm telling you what I know. And I verified it from an attorney that I used to work for, who's an excellent attorney. And he said, you're right. You can't go back. The statute of limitations goes forward from that day forward. That's why they have statute of limitations. You have a certain time to do a certain thing. You cannot change that, because that was the law back then. You can't go back and change the law that was back then to make it the present law. It don't make sense. That's common sense. That should be common sense, but I see it's not common sense to some people when they are trying to explain it. However, you do not have to take my word for it. You can easily look it up. Read it for yourself. And I just wanted to come on to just try to uplift some of the ones that may be feeling bad because he did not get a bond. Don't worry about him not getting a bond. He's not going to get a bond until they clear this RICO thing up. And Doug Anton is on it, and he's on point. He's on point with it. Yes. That RICO charge is not going to stick. And that's all there is to it. And they can't change it around and make it stick. They can charge him with it. He have to fight it. We have to stay supportive of him while he's fighting it. And we need to stay supportive of his attorneys, even though we may not agree with the way they are handling certain things. But we still need to show our support towards them, because together we stand, divided we fall. That's why I do not get off into the drama that's going on. That's why I stay away from that. And I only try to just tell you things that I know about. And I try to be honest with you about the things that I know about. And thank you guys. I just wanted to chime in on that little bit of information. And I hope that my words of encouragement, that you feel it. Because it's coming straight from the heart. R. Kelly's going to be okay. And they're just fishing. And I'm going to say one more thing before I close. Have you noticed that every time it get close to when he supposed to go to trial, they motion for a new trial date? That should tell you something. That should tell you they're not ready. That should tell you they don't have the evidence that they claiming that they have. And another thing that, I didn't mention. The judge ordered them to turn over all evidence to the defendants. See, they don't have no choice now. I knew it was coming because the defendants have to have all evidence in order to defend R. Kelly with the best of their ability. They can't defend him, and they cannot hold, and the state cannot, other federal, Homeland Security, or no one can hold evidence that they have from the defense team. And another thing I'm going to say, it is not up to R. Kelly to prove whether he is guilty or innocent, because he's innocent until they prove him guilty. So he's an innocent man until they prove him guilty. He don't have to prove anything. They have to prove it. And if they have information that's saying whatever it's saying, they're supposed to turn it over to the defense so they can prepare a case for him. Now, I hope that make you feel better, because it's not like they have a slam dunk case on him. They just have a lot of charges on him. And if you look at the charges, it's the same people that's involved. And if you look at the charges, it's go way back to 1990 something. That should tell you something. They're reaching for straws. Thanks everyone for chiming in, listening to me. And I hope that makes you feel better, and know that, and I know it made me feel better to, just to give you guys a little information and, like a little encouragement. And so you don't just be stressed over it. It's going to work out, and it's going to work out in Robert Sylvester Kelly's favor, because too much underhanded things have been going on. And I know you guys, if you've been paying attention like I've been paying attention, I just be quiet about a lot of things. A lot of things are coming out. A lot of things have been exposed. And if you don't, and I believe with all my heart, these attorneys knows this. They know it. But pay attention. I want you to pay very close attention to the state and Homeland Security who have these charges against him. Watch when they get to the next court date. They're going to postpone it. That tells you a whole lot. Everyone have a great day. And if you like my channel and you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. You don't have to share my videos, but I would love it if you would hit the like button, and if you would leave a comment, or if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Thank you, everyone, and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.